Devotee means Sharanagati. Devotee means Krishna Bhakti and Krishna Sharanagati. Surrender to Krishna and loving service for Krishna's pleasure. This is the meaning of devotee. The Sharanagati has 6 expressions, 6 forms, which Rupa Goswami mentions in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Actually from Hari Bhakti Vilas. It's in the 11th Vilas, verse 676, and Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila, chapter 22, verse 100, and Bhakti Sandarbha by Sri Jiva Goswami Pad, in Anuchhed, which means part number 236. And it's also in the purport by Srila Prabhupada mentions it in his famous book, Upadesh Amrita, Nectar of Instruction. So these are the 6 symptoms of surrender, which is the foundation of Bhakti Bhajan. Sadhana Bhakti rests on the principle of surrender. The foundation of the house of Bhakti is surrender, and the pillars that hold up the house of Bhakti are humility. And the roof over the house of Bhakti is seva. I just created that on the spot. So the house of Bhakti has a floor, and has walls, has a roof. So the floor of the house of Bhakti is Sharanagati, or surrender to Krishna and Guru. And the walls of the house of Bhakti are humility on all sides. We're humble in home, we're humble outside the home, we're humble with devotees, we're humble with everyone. When it needs to be, when we have to be aggressive, then we have to be aggressive also. But our general mode of thought and feeling is humility. But sometimes we can be. Arjuna was a humble devotee, but he was cutting heads off in Kurukshetra. So we have to do our duty and do the proper duty according to the time. Oh, I'm humble. I can't defend my wife. She's getting beat up. Oh, I'm humble. I don't fight. No, you have to. The wife is a devotee, and besides, she's your wife. And your duty as a husband is to protect her by all means. So then the humble devotee will become a raging tiger to defend the wife. So the walls are made of humility, and the roof of the house of Bhakti is made with seva. That's a solid house. Roof is made of seva, Krishna seva, Vaishnava seva, Guru seva. And the walls of the house of humility are Bhakti, and the floor is humility. So there's 6 pillars on the floor of humility, and one is anukulyasya sankalpa, pratikulyasya varjanam, rakshishyatiti vishvaso, gotritve varnam tata, atmanikshepa karpanye, shadvida sharanagati, shadvida, chaturvida bhajanti mam, chatur arjuna. There's 6 types of sharanagati: anukulya, pratikulya, sankalpa, and varjana. Anukulya sankalpa, accept everything that's favorable for loving and serving Krishna and advancing in bhakti. Pratikulyasya varjana, reject everything that's unfavorable. Rakshishya titi vishvaso, always have faith, vishwas, shraddha, that Krishna is my Raki, he's my protector. Krishna will always protect me. Gotritve means Krishna is my maintainer. Varnam tata means we must accept all these. And Atmanikshepa means we must surrender our Atma, body, mind, and soul to Krishna. And Karpanya, as I mentioned, is humility. So humility is one of the 6 principles of surrender. So here, when we can utilize these 6 principles of surrender when making any decision in Krishna consciousness.